Welcome back for episode 3 of Rule the Waves, playing Austria Hungary. When we left last time, we'd just gotten into war with Italy, had our first fight. It was kind of inconsequential, but it went our way, so that's better than nothing. Alright, so getting going. Right off the bat, we have a few submarines. You cannot directly control these guys, they kind of just work on an automatic AI behavior. I'm going to switch it over to fleet support rules. What it means is they're only going to sink shipping that they can confirm is Italian for the most part, and they're going to try to sink enemy capital ships as well. Prize rules means they're going to sink more transports, but they could start sinking ships that belong to other nationalities as well. I've left on that before and had a war with Italy transition to a war with France because I sunk so much French shipping. So it's kind of dangerous. It depends on where you're at. Prize rules could be totally fine. It could be dangerous. Unrestricted sinks everything, and it's going to make the world very angry with you. But that might be your thing. So anyway, for now, we're going to go fleet support. We don't have many submarines, and I'd rather not bring France into this fight as well. Alright. Where do you want to go with this? What do we need to do? Under construction, we have one light cruiser, which is accelerated. Can we go back to normal? Nope, it still needs a little bit of acceleration to get it done a little bit early. The destroyer's comparable. We are making a little bit of money every turn. We really don't have enough of a surplus to actually add another ship to our build, so we're not going to worry about that. If I had a second heavy cruiser, I'd use one of them for raiding purposes right now. What I might do is switch one of my light cruisers into raiding, because really, this is a long distance ship. The idea being that I could move her out of the Mediterranean and use her for raiding, for example, in Northern Europe if we'd gotten into that war with Russia. It didn't happen, so that long range functionality doesn't really matter. And while it does provide a bonus so she's less likely to run out of fuel while raiding here, I think I can get away with just using one of my light cruisers instead for that purpose. So we'll go ahead and take the Huntress, the original Huntress, and move her over to a raiding ship. That way I still have one heavy cruiser and one light cruiser for defensive purposes. Comparing our fleets. Okay. We are up on battleships, so we really would like an actual battleship encounter. Because while they've got one bigger ship, we've got the tonnage, 2 ships is better than 1. You can do a lot with small guns. And we would love an actual heavy cruiser encounter. We'd probably just wipe the floor with her. They are building a second, slightly larger vessel. Otherwise, this is a pretty fair fight for the most part. We are slightly down in vessels. We're down in tonnage here and there, but it's comparable. I'm okay with this. Oh, you have to watch this. This thing is so buggy. It loves to flip back to prize rules. It's kind of annoying that way. I don't think there's anything else. I'm pretty sure everything's mobilized. We'll just hit the button, make sure. Yeah, everything's up and running. All my crews are at good quality. It's a rock. Oh, I forgot. So, because we're at war, we have to protect our coasts. We have to put a certain number of vessels into that role. So we're going to use these minesweepers we built. They're totally useless for combat. Just no purpose. But we will use them for anti-submarine warfare / coastal patrol. Yes. And we're going to use some of our lighter destroyers. We are at 5 of 7, so we need a minimum of 2. I'm going to add one more. We're going to have a little bit extra doing that. The rest of these, I'm leaving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll go ahead and add one more. So that way we have a total of 6 destroyers on active fleet. That should be fine. And the rest patrolling the coast. Hopefully sinking some whatever submarines they've got. Cruiser action. Okay. Wow, they've got 4 CAs now? Since when? Well, we're going to accept it. I'm pretty sure I can deal with this fight. It might be a light cruiser engagement. It is, so it's going to be a light cruiser supported by destroyers. So we shall see. We're going to go squad max. Our wind is to the southeast, so we want to start carrying ourselves this direction. And why are the destroyers not following? They're in support row for it. Okay, so they might just be doing their own thing. Somewhere nearby. Okay, they seem to be turning out. That strikes me as destroyer movement. We're going to stay all ahead full, normal speed for now. Okay, so it is a light cruiser supported by destroyers. 22 knots. 4-inch guns, we totally outgun her and out-armor her. She can only beat down our superstructure. And we have maximum speed, what, 22 knots, and hers is 22 as well, wasn't it? Yes, so we're going to have a difficult time chasing her. Let's see our weapon ranges. She's just barely at the cusp. So we're going to turn in, all ahead full. We're going to try to make up as much distance as we can as quickly as possible. 20 knots, this is an estimate. So she's probably cruising at 20 since she made that hard turn. She's probably not quite to full speed yet. And we are full ahead. Now, when you do the shift click to change your movement, it's often a more dramatic change to your course and can bleed a lot of speed. So we are going to do a small change. I want to bring it up to about 250. Okay, go slow the game down and just run it. I can always pause whenever I need to just by hitting the space bar or hitting the play pause button up here. Okay, so I need to pause. So now I know I'm just within the range of these destroyers. We're cruising at 25 knots. Who am I targeting? The flag. It is targeting these destroyers. This is turning the shots. It looks like it's targeting a little bit of both. I want her to go ahead and focus on the destroyers. They're closer. 1 or 2 good hits will knock out that destroyer, and then my own fleet will probably cripple it. We're going to turn out slightly further to get more of my broadside. Because if we look at my ship, yeah, pretty much only my forward gun is even on target. All my port side guns aren't even there. Give her one more click. Small change. Play. Oh, I always get those two confused. Now if we look, still not enough. We're gonna run like this though for just a little bit. Okay, because this is gonna be a close ranged one. I'm going to go ahead and lock my view. That way I don't have to keep panning the camera. See how it's pretty fun. There's 2 guns. So those 2 are now within range. It's turn out. One more click. Okay. We're going to turn in because they're starting to drift away from us. This is going to be, yeah. This is where, depending on your spotting distances, it can be really helpful if the spotting distance is a little bit lower, so that the initial contact's closer, so you're not in this just absurdly long stern chase scenario. It can take a little while because AI knows it's beat. Just in raw ship values, I got the better ship. And it does not want to die. Okay, so they managed to connect with 1 gun. It did no damage, even though it was a superstructure hit. 1 light hit. Superstructure hit, belt extended. Which, I think our belt extended is like 1.5 inches, which her 1.5 inch gun, or 4-inch guns might not be able to penetrate. We're going to go ahead, since we're not having any luck hitting the destroyers, we're going to switch back to the light cruiser. And they're confused, but they're close enough they'll largely keep up, so it's not that big of a concern. Now, you can only steam at maximum speed for so long. You literally have guys, shoveling coal into boilers. So after a while, they get tired. But for this engagement, we'll probably be just fine. And she has no port to run to this time. So if we can push her into the coast, we can catch her. And hopefully get a good fight going. We will probably run out of ammunition this fight is what I'm expecting. Our front guns will probably end up being emptied. I might even tell her to hold fire for now. Just hold fire. Because it's a waste of ammunition to be firing at what's basically nearly her max range. Once targeting improves, gun quality improves, you can make those hits. But right now, it's just a waste of ammo. She's just running that front gun dry with no chance of hitting. So we're just doing a little stern chase, trying to make up some distance wherever I can. What's our range? 6,400 yards. Yeah, and really I don't want to be firing again until we're probably about 5,000. Say that ammunition. If we look, forward gun, yeah, forward gun is already over half empty. Okay. We're gonna keep going. One alternative in ship design I've used before is dropping these two stern guns to instead have two parallel bow guns. Now they cannot actually fire at the same target at exactly the same time. One kind of has a arc kind of like this, the other one has an arc kind of like this. But as you wiggle the ship back and forth, you can get either gun on, which is an option. Now we are slowly making distance up here. Just because she's making those low turns. Just make a small adjustment. Stay on her. Just run her into the coast. She'll bleed a lot of speed trying to evade. We are slowly closing. 5,200. Yeah, we're slowly closing the distance on her. Let's play. Now what we have to watch out for, the reason why I'm running this on slow, is occasionally the AI will send those DDs on a suicide charge to push me away. They might get a lucky torpedo hit, which is not the best thing in the world. Turn, just a small course correction. I wish this were more exciting, but it's what we've got for now. Your medium gun, so she's starting to return fire again. Completely ineffective. Let's just let her empty your guns for now. I see it is Twilight. She'll probably within spotting range. Time, yeah. She might escape us using the night again, which is a viable tactic. I've used it plenty of times. But if we could push her into that coast, which is going to happen, I don't think she's getting away this time. I think we're going to have a good gun duel and just burn her down. Yeah, because we will be able to penetrate. We can punch right through her belt with our 6-inch guns. She has one jam turret. Whatever. She's extremely effective against my defending destroyers. That's really what she's designed for, is anti-destroyer role. But we can knock out her turrets. She will do minimal damage to us. It's our fight to lose, pretty much. Oh, why are we up? We're starting to bleed some speed. So our crew can no longer keep that maximum speed up anymore. They got tired. So we lost a little bit of speed. But, oh, I think she did too. Alright. So they just fired. They hit a turret. Okay, well we are going to start opening fire again. And, oh yeah, you just toggle it, that's right. We're not going to use flotilla attack yet, that'd be suicidal from our destroyers. And the weather is close to good. I'd prefer to move my ship down here just a little bit. So it's just a little bit better for my shots. She's running. Oh, okay, I see where she's going. Up, there she is. Yeah. So you see, I am red right now. That's because the turret jammed. We are going to switch to that destroyer division that is right next to me. Go back to play. We're going to have to turn out just a little bit. I want to end that destroyer. Come on, guns. 6-inch guns are devastating when they hit. It's just a matter of getting that. Come on. There we go. So I got one good hit already. Medium damage. Alright, now we're at the point I'm going to start playing this kind of more turn-based. We're in good gunnery duel range. And what's going on with you? She has been hit. Ah, port gun is disabled, so just jammed. Okay. And we still are showing our forward to gun is jammed, but yeah. DD hit with the light to my belt, so that's going to do nothing. Moved by bunker. Okay. So they are getting hits. I am actually very unlucky to have not sunk one of these yet. Turret back in action. She is really being bad about holding her fire. I'm going to turn on flotilla. Double check. You are targeting. It's not targeting the correct ship, actually. I'm going to turn out just slightly. Because I have a feeling she's being real stubborn about which ship. There we go. So it turned out a little bit. Now she nailed it. 2 more hits. Bingo. So I'm going to tell you guys to target that DD division. Up. It's just out of sight for them. And just a little bit. Okay, you guys. Target that DD. Okay. Okay. And they will hopefully do something to it as they drive by. The hit on the other destroyer. That one smacked it too. Yeah, that ship. Yep, it just went down. Perfect. Yeah, destroyers, they have no armor, so when you do hit, they take catastrophic damage very quickly. Heavy damage just from 2 hits. Now what I'm hoping is they're still tailing that light cruiser, which means she's right over here. Which if I could push her into this coastal deformation, we can catch her again. If we look, I'm probably getting lowish on ammunition on my port side. Yeah. Some of my wing turrets are getting a little low. But the starboard side is still very filled, so we'll probably be engaging with more the right side of the ship whenever that cruiser shows back up, if we can. And 0 hits. Which guns offline? No guns are offline. She's just taking a few light hits. Turret back in action. Yeah, it's actually taking some real damage, but look, it's minimal. This is where 5-inch guns are kind of nice because they have a higher rate of fire, so they'd shred that destroyer a little bit faster, but you're at the cost of range, of course. 1 6-inch guns. Yeah, she's just being really bad about firing guns. And again, another jam. I have to turn out a little bit more. That's going to put some distance between us, but hopefully we can get that. Get a bit of broadside. Fires 3 guns. Come on. There's a hit. Quantity. I'm telling you. There you go. Back in a little bit. Identified as a sea hell, huh? Is it really? This is gonna be a catch. If it's her. It is. Perfect. Alright. I gotta be careful. I'm within torpedo range. They do like to do that. They love to try torpedo at short range. 3/6 inches hit. They are responding in kind. Of course, down, out a little bit, in a little bit. This is perfect. We're right at a range where I'm not too concerned. You guys target that destroyer. Finish it off. Okay. And this is great too because it's my starboard side. So we are taking hits. We're taking a little bit of flotation damage. Her guns must have penetrated my extended belt, which is only 1.5 inches, as I recall. So we're taking on a little bit of water. Taking a bunch of light hits. But I pretty much guarantee she is getting the worst of this engagement. I don't see... There's basically short of a... Yeah, medium damage. Short of a catastrophic hit, we're going to be fine. Hits. This is a 6 light gun, superstructure hit. Yeah, so that's where... Anywhere our armor is less than 2 inches, splinters, fragments can penetrate and cause damage. So, not ideal, but that's the cost of a light cruiser. 3 guns. Hit. Destroyer. Turret hit, but she can't penetrate our turrets. She could jam them, but she's not going to disable them. Or destroy them, rather. Cause an ammo cook-off is the big deal. And she's limping. Fire control damaged. Okay, so that's why we've got redundant fire controls. We're down to 2 or 3. That's okay. We still got fire control. We're actually a little bit faster than her. Oh, she's picking up some speed again. Again, a hit. We're pretty fine. I'm okay with this. Yeah, less than 50% ammo. That's fine. 1 hit. Now, I do not want to turn, because she is still firing pretty heavily with her own guns. I do not want to put my destroyers on a attack run yet, because they will get shredded. When she stops firing so much, then I can think about throwing my destroyers in there. Gonna close the distance just a little bit. Light guns. 4 6-inch guns. Do I have another jam on this side? It should be 5. My forward gun is empty. Okay. So, it's what it is. This is why ammunition's important. Okay, she's turning. We're going to stay the course. Turn it on about. Because I try to avoid turning with them. Because that's when they love to torpedo. Turn out. Yeah, she can't run anymore. There's their destroyer shown back up. Have a defensive position. We switch target to the destroyer. That's probably fine for right this second. Okay. Now switch target back to the light cruiser. That destroyer is going to be it. For it. Target. The destroyer division. Okay. Ooh, what was that? I totally missed that. Nixio. Target shot one hit. Oh, she scored a critical hit. Saltwater enters feed takes. Machinery disabled. Holy shit, I've never seen that before. She got super lucky on that penetration. Wow. Okay. Machinery is disabled, huh? So we are actually going to run out of speed. Wow. Good job. Shit. We're going to turn out that destroyer is going for a attack run. Yeah, max speed is now 8 knots. Yep. Nixio Bixio manages to escape. She got a lucky critical hit. Wow. Well, we'll finish off her destroyer then. She burning this low black smoke. Yep. Heavy damage and on fire. We might still catch her, but I think that's going to be it. Oh, machinery is repaired. Squad max. Okay, good. So, but it's going to take us a little bit to get back up to speed, during which time she's already escaped. We're unlikely to find her again. Only real indication is whatever this destroyer is doing, but she's probably already peeled off. Wow. Okay. On it. And I'm going to switch you guys over to independent for a minute. Hopefully they'll turn in and do what they're supposed to do. Apparently they're not. Support. Alright. Well, I'm going to open up a little bit. Let's check my ranges. Yeah, so I want to be where I can just see the coast. Somewhere out in here. And we'll just keep moving on up here. Slow down cruising speed. Give my crew a break. I think that light cruiser got away though. Increase the speed up. If we spot her, it'll auto pause. Yep, scenario's over. Moderate damage. Sunk 2 destroyers. Minor victory. Yeah, we didn't get that light cruiser. Bummer. Alright. Sweet. So we're blockading the enemy. Fantastic. So that's where, even though we're not sinking their most critical ships, we've sunk enough tonnage already that we are winning the tonnage war, and blockades are happening. It's excellent. We're going to build a couple more subs. We have a little bit of surplus. Go back to normal yet? Bingo. That'll save us a little bit of money. Coastal bombardment. These ones, battle size fleet, really? Okay. These ones are a bit of a pain because you're trying to find an unknown bombardment target on the coastline. You don't know exactly where it is, so you have to kind of cruise up and down the coast. And these attacks love to happen at night, so you don't have the sight range to easily locate it. So it's... Oh, they declined it. Well, that's easy VP then. We're attacking their convoy. Enemy raid, so they're going to try to raid us. Alright. So we have to find them. This is a defensive mission. Have our heavy cruiser, cruising speed. And what you have to watch for is reports in the log of engagements happening. Ideally, we can find where our transport fleets are. They're often hanging out somewhere in here. That is a patrol boat. Increase the speed some. Going on patrol. There's one merchant. Perfect. So we're probably going to encounter the enemy over here. Bingo. So one battleship, 2 destroyers. I doubt it's a battleship. It's probably their other heavy cruiser. Just misidentified. Course was east. We will try to course east. Yeah, they're heading this way. Yep, right into our merchant fleet. And they're firing on a merchant, so they're probably engaging right over here someplace. Speed up to fast. Squad max. Let's get over there. What is that? Okay. Coastal battery. He might be up here. Yep, there it was. CA Vettel Passini versus the Archer. So our Archer, 4.9 inch, 10.6 inch, 5.6. So she's got bigger guns, but fewer of them, and a much bigger broadside. That's right. I remember seeing this ship getting built. 8,000 tons, but slower and lightly armored. This is a fair fight, unfortunately. But we'll make it happen. I think we can take her. We'll slow it on down. The wind is bad. We want to be over here towards the coast so that the wind is to our advantage. So we're going to turn out. Is she going to come in? She's thinking on it. We can chase her down with 23 knots. Alright. This is. Where are we looking? Local time, late afternoon. Yeah, so even if we engage, she'll probably escape in the dark. So we're going to turn straight into her. Full ahead. Oh, and there she is, the Nixio Bixio again. She survived our last encounter. Now we'll see. They do not like how many destroyers we've got. Was that a secondary battery hit on me? Yeah. 1 7-inch hit my secondary battery. That might be able to penetrate my secondaries. Yeah, main turret jammed. 23 knots. Now, she can't run away until it's dark. So if we can get close enough to her. Okay, we're targeting the Nixio Bixio. That's fine. Our guns are big enough that if they do hit, they will devastate her. I just want to get close enough that they can't escape in the dark, because it's about to be nighttime here pretty quick. Two 9-inch guns hit. Vetter Pristini. It's gonna be just probably light damage. 15 knots supposedly. Where are you going? Oh, she's turning. Do we hit her? We hit her rudder. Oh, she get it fixed? She might have gotten it fixed. Yeah, we hit her rudder. She's not going anywhere anytime soon. Those tend to take a while to fix. Is she coming back to escort? What are you guys doing? You're on support. Here, I'm going to put you on core. That way they will follow me, follow my tail like they're supposed to be. And we're going to let her get away. While this guy's stuck, we're just going to hammer him. 5 6-inch, so our starboard guns just took a pot shot at her. And another 6-inch gun shot at them. You know what? You guys going to be support, and you're gonna go flotilla attack. Go ahead, go for a torpedo run. You guys are close enough. Oh, I forgot to target him. That's the big issue. Target it. There we go. I don't know why they don't like to lock onto targets. It's super annoying. Yeah. Yep. She got her rudder fixed. Yeah, one of her DDs was hit. She does have a respectable secondary complement. Oh, we got so many destroyers. They can just... They should be just new brusher. Alright, I'm gonna turn that off. She's still got too many guns. We'll let our heavy cruiser do her thing. And my DDs. We'll dispatch some of them. You can detach. Go repair. And you will detach and go repair. Go to port, have fun, survive. Okay, we can slow it down to cruising speed. We've tripled that ship. She's already, yeah, heavy damage. She's barely moving. Yes, go pick up survivors. Sure. And we're just going to keep doing slow passes longer stern. The wind's favorable to us for the most part. We're straddling her. 0 hits. Probably got some splinter damage. Heavy damage, 10 knots, so she sped up just a little bit. Whatever is going on in her engine room's probably been repaired. We'll increase her speed up another knot or two just to make sure she doesn't suddenly try to escape us. She's getting punished. Now our 6-inch guns, they're going to do minimal damage to the actual hull. They're having a very hard time penetrating, except maybe her extended hull. But they're going to be causing a lot of damage to her superstructure. Oh. Engine room hit D. Okay, so they did manage to get a hit in. Probably a medium hit. Yeah. Master hits, engine room hit. It was not actually enough to cause any real damage. Our engine room's still just fine. Okay. Oh, good. I think she's on fire now. Very good. That's going to really limit her ability to effectively engage me. Okay, if your turret's knocked out, forward turret is jammed. Two heavy guns, traveled, 1 hit belt. And it's penetration. Curses. Slow it down just a little bit more. She's still trying. I mean, we're not going to escape this without damage, but on the whole, short of a catastrophic hit, we basically got this one won. Just a matter of playing it smart, beating her down. Unknown ship. It's going to be the Nixio Bixio again. Still lingering. Yep. And I think I'm going to try a flotilla attack again. I would love to see her getting torpedoed. You guys are targeting her, yes? Mm-hmm. Turn out just a little bit. Yeah, we can still keep her sight. What's our sight distances look like? Sight distance. Yeah, so here's our gunnery range. We'll go turn that off. It doesn't matter right now. We just care about our sight distance. We want to keep her. Cool. They are actually putting out some torpedoes, but they are going to all miss, it looks like. It's key though. It's putting the pressure on. One of them will hit eventually. Oh, and even my own ship fired off a torpedo. It might hit, but it's probably not. Nope. Another one coming in. Another miss. They love to launch the torpedoes just the other ship's turning away, I've noticed. They're really good about that. Oh yeah, she's almost dead in the water now, so if these guys go for attack, it's probably going to make it this time. What you guys doing? Stay on target. Yep, she's dead in the water. Come on, torpedoes. Make it happen. She's not going anywhere. Come on, guys. Just launch those torpedoes. We just one or two good torpedo hits and she'll be sunk. I have to be very careful here because I do not want to get torpedoed in return. Toggle that. I think they sometimes forget. Now cruisers are way more reluctant to fire off their torpedoes than destroyers are. I can switch you guys over to independent. Yeah, controlled line ahead with that target. See if they do what I want. Sometimes that'll make them actually go for the torpedo run. Nope. They're gonna do their own thing. Core. There we go. In this age, it takes a very long time to get a ship to sink. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna cruise. Cruising out of here. And we'll probably just return to dock. Cool. Major victory. Let's see how it worked out. Austria Hungary. We lost one auxiliary, so that'd be probably a minesweeper. One DD with heavy damage, but did not sunk. Medium and light. Our own heavy cruiser only took light damage. And totally sunk, obviously, their heavy cruiser. And, yeah, basically nothing to their light cruiser. Cool. That was a major victory for us. Yeah, we even gained a prestige point. That was excellent. This war is going our way. Alright, so quick look at the book, and then I think we're going to call it an episode. So, money. They're putting way more money into their fleet. We have battleship advantage. Heavy cruiser, we have the advantage there. Light cruisers are still behind. And destroyers, we are ahead. So yeah, we are dominating Italy this round. We're going to beat the snot out of them. And hopefully, if we hit them hard enough before peace comes, we'll be able to gain a territory. Either Sicily or Sardinia would be quite nice. The actual Italy, you'd really have to hit them real hard. But yeah, we may even move a long distance ship down here. Do they have any heavy cruisers left? Yes, they do still have one heavy cruiser, so we'll probably hold off. If I can get a second heavy cruiser, long distance, I will move her down here and hopefully try to take control of this territory. That'd be nice. It'd give us more financial power. As you gain colonies, it gets you more money in the bank. It's just your budget goes up in general. So, yeah. Any other changes we want to make? We're still building. There's no road changes we want to make here. We're about to catch up on light cruisers. We got subs going. I'm pretty happy with this. Cool. Save. Alright, well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time.